Alright everybody, I'm back with another YouTube video. Today I am off of work, so I have time to film. And to be honest, I didn't know what I was going to film whenever I started filming. It's just been really tough the past couple of days just trying to figure out video ideas while I'm working on top of all that. So I was like, what can I do for this video? But unfortunately, something has happened that is very, very big in the media right now that I feel like I need to talk about. And if you've been keeping up with the news, you already know about this. If you have not, you might go get the entire story after watching this video. But anyways, Demi Lovato is currently in the hospital after overdosing on an unknown substance. Previously it was reported that it was heroin, but most recently it has been reported that enough evidence has been shown that it is not heroin that she overdosed on, but some other drug. So that's happening. She is currently stable and responsive and conscious, but she still has a long way to go before she's fully recovered. As anybody who's ever battled addiction knows that that's a long process. So the reason why I feel like I need to talk about this isn't so much because I've been addicted or know somebody who's been addicted to drugs. More so, I feel like we all have been sharing our love and support for Demi, and I feel like this video is just dedicated to that love and that support that's for Demi, that I have for Demi. So I'm just basically going to be talking about how Demi Lovato has helped me as a whole to just, be like how she's helped me in general. So this video might get a little emotional. I might start crying. I have no idea. So you're just going to have to bear with me on that one. But anyways, I guess it's time. Okay. So, for those of y'all who are big fans of Demi like I am, you know that she's always stood up for bullying. She's always talked about her experience with it and why it's such a devastating thing. Well, this is kind of where Demi has become my hero at this point. So if you've watched my story time video about my first time on YouTube, you'd know that because of YouTube, I ended up getting bullied for quite some time. It was very bad. It was by a whole bunch of people, and it was horrible. Now, I don't know if I would be the same person I am today if it wasn't for Demi. So every morning I would come home and I would hide it from my mom. She never knew, and I don't even think she knows today that it still happened. But I would just come home, I would go to my room, and I would just kind of be there thinking, okay, why is this happening? Why am I being attacked? I don't understand. And it was always just heartbreaking for me to come home every day and feel that way. But listening to Demi's music, it helped me in a way that I didn't realize up until everything had been said and done. So, her music is just so amazing. And you have these songs like Skyscraper, Warrior, Nightingale, all these heartfelt, meaningful songs. And I'm a person who expresses her music. I express my feelings through music. And Demi she was able to help me with everything that I was going through. So Skyscraper, Warrior, all those songs that just saying you're better and stronger than you think. It helped me to get through just one of the darkest points of my life. And as Demi Lovato's music has grown in the past couple of years, I've kind of been growing alongside it in my own right, and I didn't really notice it until maybe 2-3 months ago that as she had been maturing, I've been maturing with her because she has such an influence on who I am as a person. It's amazing because, you know, without her, I don't think I would be happy, bubbly. I wouldn't be this type of person. I'd be that person that just hates everyone, that doesn't want to be around people. That person that, you know, everybody just like, you don't want to be around them because they're so, they're just so melancholy, and it's not the person I want to be. And I think with Demi, it helped me to not be that person. So Demi has just been this amazing role model for me, and she's always been honest about what she's going through, and it's always helped me to be honest with who I am as a person. And it's just amazing how she's helped me as an individual just stay the person that I am and help me grow. And I mean, I'm not going to really touch on too much on specifics just because that's already in another video about what actually happened. And basically just Demi has just been this hero for me, this role model, and she's going through a very bad time right now, and I just want to be here for her. Even if she doesn't know it, I still want to be here for her, just as she's always been there for me. And she is literally my idol. I look up to her with everything, and it's just, and you know, the funny thing, or not the funny thing, this isn't funny at all, I don't know why I chose that choice of words, that was stupid. The amazing thing is, so I didn't find out about this until yesterday when I got off work. I'd been at work all day, so I didn't really know what was going on. And it's, the amazing thing about this is, even people who don't like Demi Lovato are showing sympathy and compassion for her because they understand how bad this is. And the reason why I know that is my friend Haley and I, we go back and forth when it comes to musical artists, because she loves Taylor Swift and I hate Taylor Swift, and she hates Demi Lovato. But as you know, and as you can tell, I obviously love Demi Lovato. And well, we just kept going back and forth on that. But she was the first person, and she was one of only two people to message me saying, "Did you hear what happened? Do you know what happened? Demi Lovato is in the hospital." Like, and it's amazing that even people who don't like her, or at least don't really like her music, they still sympathize with her because they understand. And so I just thought that was an amazing thing that happened, despite all this darkness. I'm going to try to keep this video short and sweet and simple because I don't want to go too long on to it. But anyways, so I've seen a lot of people on Twitter, they're just like, oh, so when Demi Lovato does it, it's everybody's sweet and compassionate, but if I was a normal person, I'd be seen as this bad person or whatever. No, that's not what anybody is saying. So a lot of people, I've seen a lot of people just be like, oh, she does it, she gets praise. When someone who's not famous does it, they get, you know, they're looked down upon. And I'm not going to sit here and say I know every situation, but I will say this. I do know people who battle addiction. I do know. Not necessarily addiction with like cocaine or heroin, but addiction in general. And it's from what I've seen from my own personal experience, Demi has tried so hard to get better. And this is a slip up. You know, 6 years of sobriety and she breaks it, and she slips up. That's one thing. The people that I know, they're not trying to get sober. They're not trying. They're just using. And if they overdose, I'm not saying, hey, don't sympathize with anybody, or hey, like, this is everything. I'm just saying from my personal experience that with overdose, typically these people that I know, they don't want to get better. And that's why they get looked down upon, per se. It's because we see them, or I see them, and it's just like, you're not trying to get better, you just keep using. until you're gone. And Demi has tried so hard to get sober. And I think that's the difference, if I'm being honest. This is just from my personal experience. Again, I'm not talking about anybody else. I'm just talking from my personal experience here. But that's just something that I feel like needs to be addressed. So I don't want to see any more hate just because it's sad. But anyways, Demi, if you ever watch this, which you're probably not going to, but if you ever do, just know that I love you. You're amazing. You help people every day. And you have millions of people supporting you right now. And you are stronger than this. You are an actual warrior. And you have the thickest skin that I know of. And so I love you, Demi Lovato. We all love you. All your fans, we all do. We all support you. And I'm praying for you. You are still in my prayers. And I hope you make a great recovery. And that's going to be it for today's videos, guys. Thanks for watching.